golden rays of the Roman sun pierce the silk curtains of the imperial chamber. Marble floors glisten. The air is heavy with the scent of oil, incense, and empire. Slowly, the emperor opens his eyes. He does not wake like a man. He rises like a god. Around him, the world has already begun to move. Dozens of slaves tiptoe across the polished stone, each assigned a precise task. One lifts the curtain, one brings water warm to the exact temperature of his skin. Another lays out the garments woven with threads of gold and soaked in royal dye. This is not just the start of a day. It is the awakening of Rome itself. The emperor sits upright, not by his own will, but by the hands of others. A slave pours perfumed oil into his hands. Another massages his shoulders. Two more kneel and strap the imperial sandals. Not too tight, not too loose. His robe is more than a garment. It is a banner, a declaration. Purple, the color of royalty, rare and forbidden to all others. A golden brooch clasps his shoulder, sculpted in the shape of Jupiter's eagle. He walks toward the bath chamber. Steam rolls like mist in the early morning. Mosaic floors tell stories of gods and battles. The emperor steps into a marble pool, warmed from beneath by hidden fires. Two men scrub his skin with crushed herbs. Another pours citrus oil onto his back. Even the act of cleansing him is ritual. It is a reminder. His body is not flesh and blood. It is law, it is legacy. He is dried, not with cloth, but with linen imported from Egypt. Then he is dressed again, this time for state. Today, he must be more than a man. He must be the empire. By now, the sun has climbed above the Palatine Hill. Horns sound. The palace gates open. Senators, generals, governors, philosophers, they all gather in the grand atrium. No one sits before him. No one speaks until he breathes. The air becomes still. The emperor steps forward, and the marble echoes with the soft rhythm of authority. A scroll is read. A province has rebelled. He listens, unmoved, a hand gesture. Decision made. Another scroll. A flood destroyed crops in Hispania. The people starve. He nods, then orders a shipment of grain, but also raises taxes elsewhere to balance the weight. Kindness and cruelty, balance and power, all measured in seconds, in silence. By midday, the political theatre is done. He retreats to the garden. A lush sanctuary behind towering marble columns. Peacocks roam freely. A flute hums in the distance. He walks, slowly, with his companion, a young poet from Alexandria. She speaks of dreams and stars. He listens, half smiling. He is surrounded by generals, senators, slaves. Yet only here, in the garden shade, he remembers he is still human. A servant approaches and bows. The feast is ready. In the triclinium, golden plates gleam. Platters carry roasted swan, stuffed dates, salted fish, and olives soaked in honey. Imported wine flows like blood through the hall. Dancers whirl, musicians play lutes and drums. He does not eat for hunger, he eats for image. Every bite a symbol, every toast a performance, every glance from a noble woman across the table a potential alliance or betrayal. But even at the table, shadows follow him. Later, he is led to the secret chamber behind his throne room, a place few have ever seen. The marble is colder here. The walls bear maps. Territories, armies, threats. A trusted general enters. They speak in whispers. There is word of an assassin, a plot in Gaul, a senator whose loyalty has wavered. The emperor listens, then leans forward with eyes that have seen too many betrayals. A name is written, a command is spoken. Somewhere, someone's fate is sealed. And they don't even know it yet. Twilight bathes the empire in amber light. The emperor walks to the balcony. Below, Rome pulses. Fires are lit. Markets bustle. Children laugh. Bells ring in temples. But above it all, he stands alone. Not as a man, not even as a king, but as a symbol. Burdened by the gods, by the people, by history, he reflects. On battles won, friends lost, lovers forgotten. On choices made, on the sword he carries and the crown that weighs more than any armor. His breath slows. He knows tomorrow he may be praised or poisoned. He may ride to victory or be dragged through the forum by the same people chanting his name. He returns to his chamber. Servants light lamps of olive oil. One brushes his hair. Another plays a harp softly. His body is tired, but his mind races. The woman who joins him tonight, is she loyal? Is she a spy? He does not ask. There is no room for fear, only silence. The kind of silence only emperors understand. As he lies in bed, the palace around him slows to stillness. Guards march on the walls, slaves whisper in corridors. The city sleeps. But in his mind, the empire is always awake. Even in dreams, he rules. Even in darkness, he watches. He is not a man. He is Rome.